Hello Erongo Talk viewers and welcome back to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your Sheldon John, as per usual. We bring you your latest news, weather and tides, and in today's episode we are joined by the Chairperson of the National Council, Lukas Muha, who spoke at the official opening of the legislative workshop on financial and relations bills in Swakopmund. So do not go anywhere, we'll be right back after the break.
Hallo kijkers en welkom in Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Moloto.
My name is Desiree Cassis.
Sit gerus terug en geniet. Ons is hier by Jan Wilken in Walvis Bay.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia, when we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians sharing their stories. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, and broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
And now for your first news story. According to the Namibian Ports Authority, NAMPORT, an unexpected incident occurred when the wire rope of one of our cranes snapped while the operator was lowering the boom. As a result, the crane experienced a jackknife effect and deviated from its designed position. We are relieved to report that no injuries were sustained, and we commend our well-trained personnel for their quick response and professional handling of the situation, explained Elias Mwenyo, the executive for commercial services at NAMPORT. The incident involving the ship-to-shore crane at the port of Walvis Bay occurred during the early hours of 16 June 2023, while routine container operations were underway at the terminal. Ship-to-shore crane number 1 is temporarily non-operational. We have implemented comprehensive measures to minimize any disruptions to our exceptional customer service offering. Our team is currently conducting a thorough investigation into the incident, said Muyeno. Now moving on to our second news story. The police of Erongo region conducted a meeting with taxi drivers at the Matumene fire station in Walvis Bay on Wednesday. Matters of mutual interest were discussed on the occasion. Inspector Eleni Shapumba, the Commander for Community Affairs in the Erongo region, said that following the last public meeting with Inspector General of the Namibian Police, Joseph Shikongo, the police realized they needed to strengthen their relationship with taxi drivers in order to effectively combat crime in the harbour town. We need to create harmonious relationship with taxi drivers because they transport people from and to different locations. This can be injured or people involved in crimes such as transporting drugs. In order to close the gap, we decided to engage taxi drivers to create a platform where information can easily be shared between the police and taxi drivers. Now, in our third news story, the Dolphins Rugby Club opened up a 10-point lead in the NRU First Division West North League with a hard-fought 24-12 victory over visiting Etosha Rugby Club in Swakopmund. The fly half Naveen Anel opened the score for the coastal side, coached by Houta Vey, with a penalty conversion which made the score 3-0. In the third minute of the match, a well-placed kick placed the Lions from Etosha under pressure and resulted in another penalty converted by Nel, which took the score to 6-0. The men from Tumep, coached by Jacques Turner, roared into action and hit back with left wing Giovanna Rittman crashing over for the first try of the match on behalf of the visitors, which brought the score to 5-6. Fullback George Turner missed the conversion. The win ensured that the rugby club opened up a 10-point gap at the top of the log with 26 points from 6 games, and Kudus 2 is placed second with 16 points from 5. Etosha Rugby Club followed in third position with 15 points from 6 matches. Now, viewers, if you guys want to catch more on what we brought you in today's news, please make sure to visit our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. Up next, we have our interview, so do not go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia, when we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians sharing their stories. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, and broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Hallo kijkers en welkom in Erongo Top.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Mullatu.
My name is Desiree Gassis.
Sit gerus terug en geniet. Ons is hier by Jan Wilken in Walvis Bay.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
We are gathered here this week in order to be taken through the summary explanation of the proposed amendment and new bills that were identified after the Grace listing of Namibia. Following the 2021-2022 peer review outcome that highlighted certain areas where critical reform must be effected. The situation we find ourselves can't be delayed and is unavoidable. Thus, we are expected to make necessary amendments to some existing laws and, if possible, craft the brand new ones. It is important to note that we are living in the globalization era that is so interdependent and almost in all aspects of life. This interdependency has advantages and disadvantages. For example, businesses and individuals in one country can buy and sell or exchange currency in another country by just a click of a button. This is a signal that the global financial market are more integrated than ever before. It is worth noting that interdependency and integrations carries risk to both individuals, businesses, investors, and the states. It has influence over global security and international trade relations, and the way states, businesses, and individuals deals with financial markets. Thus, an economic crisis in one state can quickly spread to another state. The spread of economic difficulties can quickly lead to global economic crisis that may negatively affect the world economy in various ways. Dear participants, the emphasis here is that we need to make laws that are relevant to the current changing financial market environment, both locally and globally. We have to move with speed in order to comply and beat the politics of the World Monetary System. As members of Parliament, we are mandated to represent and serve the Namibian people's interest to the best of our ability. Therefore, even if the process of information and skills enhancement is so challenging, it is also rewarding when the acquired information is applied during the law-making processes. You will agree with me, honorable members, that this workshop is very important because it will sharpen the capacity and the ability to execute our responsibility of reviewing the proposed amendments and further when we are going to do the crafting of the new bills. Honorable members, I am happy after I was told reliably that all of you present here have pledged a full attendance throughout this week. This shows how committed you are to the National Council's activities, and of course, to your responsibilities as members of Parliament. I am convinced, as I conclude, that the workshop will provide a lively forum for the exchange of ideas, views, and strategies to strengthen our scrutiny of the bills to be presented to to us during the course of this workshop.
Get real value for your money at WB. Grab 750-gram Ellis Brown creamer for $41.99. Wake up to 250-gram Recoffee for just $39.99. Get 2-kilogram Real Good mixed chicken for $86.99. Stock up with 500-gram Bacomo cornflakes for $32.99. And grab 1-liter Clover New Mel for just $17.99. Now that's real value at WB. We care.
At Stadio, we know why you study. We see your courage. We understand your ambition. We see you push forward even when it's challenging. We see you moving in the direction of your dreams across that stage. And that's why we make higher education accessible and affordable. Today, start something your future self will be proud of. Become part of our new vision in higher education.
Hallo kykers en welkom in Erongo Top.
I'm your host Erongo.
I am your host Frida Mulatto.
My name is Desiree Gassis.
Sit gerus terug en geniet. Ons is hier by Jan Wilken in Walvis Bay.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia, when we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians sharing their stories. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, and broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Hallo kykers en welkom in Erongo Top.
I'm your host Lukas Sinimbo.
I am your host, Frida Moloto.
My name is Desiree Gassis.
Sit gerus terug en geniet. Ons is hier by Jan Wilken in Walvis Bay.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you guys want to catch more on what we brought to you in today's episode, please make sure to visit our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. Alternatively, you can join us on our online TV channel, which is oneup2.com, or you can tune into our DSTV channel, which is channel 285, or on GoTV channel 25. Alternatively, if you want to share your news stories with us or want to see yourself on TV, make sure to reach out to us on 0811 7040. Now, viewers, that's all we had to bring in today's episode. Until next time, it's a wrap.